Now confirmed. Princess Leonor's wedding date finally revealed, Spain stunned. The bells of Madrid have always told stories. Stories of kings and queens, of battles won and treaties signed. Yet today, their silent echo carries a question: what happens when the future queen herself steps into a destiny that even her people did not expect? Because while the world waited for hints and whispers, something far more decisive has happened. The date of Princess Leonor's wedding has finally been revealed. And it has left Spain stunned. For months, speculation has consumed the Spanish press. One day, reports claimed her union with Prince Christian of Denmark was near. The next, rumors suggested the crown princess of Spain would wait until her reign was firmly established before marriage. Yet in one sweeping confirmation, the palace has not only silenced speculation, it has rewritten the very pace of Spain's monarchy. But why is this date so shocking? Why has it left citizens divided between joy and disbelief? To understand that, we must go deeper into the life of Princess Leonor, a young royal who has always carried the burden of expectation with a quiet grace. From the moment she was born, she was destined for the throne. And with destiny came duty, with duty came sacrifice. The public has seen her grow, year by year, stepping into roles that no teenager should have to shoulder. From her solemn oath to the Constitution on her 18th birthday to her poised speeches in the heart of Europe, Leonor has demonstrated a discipline rare even among royals. Yet beneath the regal posture, lies a story of personal longing, for love, for freedom, for a life that belongs not just to Spain, but also to herself. And now, with the announcement of her wedding date, that longing has collided with duty in the most public way imaginable. The palace has confirmed. The ceremony will be held inside Madrid's royal palace, under the watch of centuries-old traditions, yet infused with the new air of modern Europe. But here is where the shock deepens. The timing of the date was not expected. Many believed Leonor would wait until her mid-20s, perhaps even later, to anchor her reign before anchoring her marriage. Yet the chosen date comes earlier than anticipated, sending ripples through Spanish society and beyond. Why so soon? What does this mean for her role as heir to the throne? Some whisper it is love, an undeniable pull between Leonor and her chosen partner that could no longer be hidden. Others suggest strategy, an alignment of dynasties, a strengthening of bonds between Spain and Denmark, a signal that Europe's monarchies are tightening their ties in an uncertain world. But the truth, as always with royalty, lies in the delicate balance between heart and crown. As the Spanish public absorbs this revelation, emotions run high. For some, it is a moment of pure joy, the chance to celebrate a future queen not only as a leader but as a woman in love. For others, it is unsettling, worries about her youth, about whether she is being rushed by the weight of monarchy, or whether the nation itself is being carried into a new chapter too swiftly. Yet Leonor herself has given no sign of hesitation. Those close to her describe her as calm, resolute, and radiant in the face of her future. At recent public appearances, her smile has been lighter, her gaze brighter, as if carrying a secret that only now has been shared with the world. But what does this wedding mean beyond the palace walls? For Madrid, it promises to be a global spectacle. Leaders from across Europe, monarchs from distant kingdoms, and dignitaries from every corner of the world are expected to attend. The streets of the capital will transform into rivers of celebration, the Spanish flag draped from balconies, the air alive with anticipation. And yet, beyond the grandeur, lies the heart of the story, a young woman balancing love and legacy, stepping into a role that demands not just duty but humanity. This is not merely about a wedding date. It is about a future queen declaring her readiness to unite two lives, two nations, and two destinies. But the curiosity does not end here. If the date has been revealed, what of the details? Who will design her gown? Which sacred hymns will echo under the gilded ceilings of the palace chapel? Who will stand closest to her in the procession, and who will watch with tears from the shadows of history? And perhaps the most pressing question, what role will her parents, King Felipe and Queen Letizia, play in this union? Will the king guide his daughter with the steady hand of experience, or will the queen's protective instinct shine most brightly on that day? For within this wedding lies not only the story of Leonor, but of a family that has fought tirelessly to modernize Spain's monarchy and safeguard its image in a world that questions the very relevance of crowns. As the hours pass, speculation only grows. Already, the global press floods Madrid, each headline louder than the last. A fairy tale date, some proclaim. A risk for Spain, warn others. Yet amid the noise, one truth stands: this moment belongs to Princess Leonor. Her wedding date has been set. Spain is stunned. And the world is watching. Because this is not simply about a young woman in love. It is about a future queen reminding her people, and the world, that love and duty can exist side by side, that tradition can bend, without breaking, to embrace the beating heart beneath the crown. And so, as Madrid prepares for a wedding that will echo through history, one question lingers in every mind: when the bells ring on that long awaited day, will they herald only a marriage, or the dawn of a new era for Spain itself?